So, mushrooms have a pretty broad range of functions and uses. Everyone knows they're really cool. They could be communicators between trees in the mycorrhizal network, or used in a bunch of really delicious dishes. And one of the coolest ways I recently learned about mushrooms' functionality is as a way to increase soil health with the crop rotation process. So, in a study conducted by Doe et al., the effectiveness of mushroom crop rotation as a way to increase soil health on rice paddies was analyzed. And by reviewing other scientific papers, the researchers asked, how can mushrooms increase soil health for other crops? The study is titled Crop Mushroom Rotation, a comprehensive review of its multifaceted impacts on soil quality, agricultural sustainability, and ecosystem health. And it was published in February 2025 in the Agronomy journal. So, mushrooms are extremely important in the nutrient cycling process in soil, and they promote microbial diversity. And microbial diversity increases the decomposition of organic matter, which then increases the production of binding agents like glomalin and polysaccharides in the soil, which act like glue, and they facilitate the production of stable soil aggregates. So they're like clusters of soil and organic matter, which turn into higher soil porosity, and then that benefits the air and water flow. So it makes the soil more fertile because things are better absorbed, water and nutrients are flowing through the soil more easily because of these little clusters that form in the soil, creating more air pockets. And it increases the soil's ability to retain water, so there's less potential for erosion. It benefits plant root growth and nutrient uptake. So mushrooms are very important for replenishing soil, especially when the soil has been dried out and depleted of these important microbes after growing a heavy feeding crop like rice. And that is what they focus on specifically in this study, is these rice paddies in southwestern China and how they can be benefited by this mushroom crop rotation. And so another question in this study asks, how does mushroom crop rotation affect soil organic carbon levels? And SOC levels are super important to keep stable, especially to keep carbon out of the atmosphere on a climate level. And the study finds that the mycelium of mushroom binds soil particles together, increasing the long-term retention of carbon in the soil. And this stabilizes the soil organic carbon pool. Also, the study finds that mushroom crop rotation specifically can increase SOC levels by 15% compared to continuous crop cultivation without mushroom rotation. So this creates a more favorable environment for future crop production because of these stable SOC levels. So crops like rice can have more healthy soil to grow in. And this is really important knowledge that can be used for potential carbon sequestration, climate initiatives, as well as for rice growers and farmers in southwestern China and in other regions where it's really common. So, yeah, mushrooms are really cool, and this is just another way they can be super functional in our environment. And yeah, thank you for listening.